Last week, we began a conversation with Garrison III from Preservation Financial about the long-term effects of earning just 0.5% more on your retirement accounts. And this morning, Davis joins us to continue this discussion. Good morning, Davis.
Good morning, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing well, sir. I'm doing well. You gave us an example last week of a set of twins that were basically, one of them had just about 0.5% more on their accounts, and you showed us over the span of those accounts how much more earnings they have there.
Exactly, Chris. And, my main reason behind this was to demonstrate the time value of money.
Right.
You and I, we're too old to start saving like a 25-year-old. I'm meeting Saturday with a 26-year-old, the son of a client, and it's the time value of money cannot be understated. And if viewers were listening last week, the sisters' higher portfolio value on their shared 67th birthday equated to 3 financial positive results. And we were talking about at age 67, starting to withdraw 4% from their portfolios, the sister and the brother. The brother was able to withdraw $90,380 per year out of his portfolio. The sister was able to withdraw $106,292 per year out of her portfolio. And these are set up as lifetime incomes. They cannot be outlived, just like Social Security, which I'm going to talk about here in just a second. Social Security is in a dire spot right now, and mainly because payroll taxes are used to fund Social Security. Well, there's between 20 and 30 million people. The jobs report came out this morning, and 1.3 million people filed for unemployment in the past week. So it is spiking for the second time, and that's terrible because, like I said, and I've got a article here in regards to Social Security, new ways to file, and I'm going to share one of the ways with the viewers. But exacerbating the problem is the fact that more than 20 to 30 million Americans have lost their job at some point during the coronavirus pandemic. And a second wave could trigger another round of mass layoffs. Hello, we're there. Yeah. It's a lot of workers no longer paying payroll taxes. As a result, the Social Security Administration could have to dip further into its trust funds. And if you go on their website, ssa.gov.org, it will show that in 2034, they're projecting that there will not be enough trust fund monies to completely pay 100% of the benefits. They're talking about roughly 75% of the benefits being paid. This is a self-consuming situation as more people lose their jobs, quit looking for jobs, whatever it is. It's just the whole situation is just going to get worse.
And, I think a lot of folks don't realize how closely tied the unemployment numbers are with Social Security and the stock market themselves. They're all just kind of interconnected there, aren't they?
They really are, and like you say, and I'm going to give the viewers a freebie this morning because this is extremely, extremely important, especially if you're counting on Social Security. But there is a method that I call start, stop, start. for claiming Social Security. And you can turn on Social Security at age 62, live on it until you're age 66. At age 66, you can turn it off and turn on your private pension, which that's where I come in. I can provide people a private pension. What is a private pension? By taking your 401k and your IRAs and investing with me, I can put it in a private pension, quote unquote, and can provide you an income for life. And at age 70, you start taking Social Security again, and the effect is that your income at age 70 will, in all likelihood, be double whatever your Social Security at age 66 when you turned it off.
Honestly, that's something new that I've never heard of before, is turning off Social Security and then turning it back on. I think that may be a new concept for a lot of folks.
I think it is, and we are happy to share it. If I have a handout that if your viewers would like to read about this, just give us a call. We'll be more than happy to email them a copy of it. And, anything that's beneficial, especially in these times with the pandemic, we're all behind.
All right. Davis, thank you so much for taking some time, giving us some good advice today. And I learned a little here today. I did not know that about Social Security, and I know a lot of folks didn't either. And they just got to pick up the phone and give you a call.
That's all they got to do. We'll be more than happy to share it with them.
All right. Davis Garrison III with Preservation Financial. Folks, we got the information for Preservation right there on the screen.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by